Hi everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Caffeinated Critics. Woo. I'm Nick, and I'll be your host this week. This week we'll be seeing some movie reviews from all of our awesome critics. Declan, are you excited for this week's reviews?
Can't wait to see what is it gonna be like. Who's up first?
Up first is David, with his review of The Cat in the Hat.
Hi, my name is David, and I will be reviewing The Cat in the Hat, released on November 21st, 2003, about the movie. In this live-action film based on the favorite children's tale, the troublemaking Cat in the Hat arrives at the home of Sally Walden and her brother, Conrad, while their mother is out. The family's pet fish objects to the cat presents, but that doesn't stop the hat-wearing giant who's in the movie. Mike Myers and Alec Baldwin and Kelly Preston and Dakota Fanning and Spencer Breslin. My thoughts on the movie. A great take on a classic Dr. Seuss book, similar to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This movie stars Mike Myers. You might recognize him as the voice of Shrek. And yes, this movie is very funny. I like when Thing 1 and Thing 2 came out of the crate and it got unlocked and the house turns into the mother of all messes. Alec Baldwin does a great job in this movie. I give this movie 10 gold stars. This is David from the Caffeinated Critics signing off.
Wow, David, that was a great review. What did you think, Declan?
Oh my god, I thought it was epic. Who's up next? Are you next?
Up next is yours truly. With a review of Migration. Hi, I'm Nick, and today I'm reviewing an elimination film released on December 22nd, 2023, and that is Migration. The plot of this movie talks about a family of mallard ducks who try to convince their anxious father to go on a vacation of a lifetime and attempt to migrate from New England through New York City to Jamaica. The cast of this movie includes Kumail Nanjiani as Mac Mallard, Elizabeth Banks as Pam Mallard, and Danny DeVito as Uncle Dan. I thought that this movie was a cute little film about ducks. It was really funny too. My favorite characters in the movie was the whole Mallard family, consisting of Mac, Pam, Dax, Gwen, and Uncle Dan. My favorite part was the scene where Gwen tries to convince Uncle Dan to come to Jamaica with a long please. It was hilarious. I give this movie 5 out of 5 ducks. I loved it so much. Thank you for watching my review. I'll see you next week.
That was a good review. What do you think of the movie? Who's up next?
Up next is our critic Jason with his review for Mean Girls.
Okay, this is the movie that I want to review, Mean Girls, and it's going to be a comparison between the new one, 2024, and the old one, 2004. Here are some of the things that were the same between the two. They were both distributed by Paramount Pictures. Mean Girls 2004 released on Friday, April 30th, 2004. Mean Girls 2024 released on Friday, January 12th, 2024. They both feature the most iconic quotes such as, "That is so fetch. You can't sit with us, and I'm not a regular mom, I'm a cool mom." And the only differences between the two is that the new one featured older quotes from the old one. Example, the new one featured the quote, "You're wearing sweatpants, it's Thursday." And the old one was said as, "You're wearing sweatpants, it's Monday." And I never expected that. I give this movie comparison 5 stars. It is so fetch.
Thank you for the review, Jason. I really like the comparison.
You're welcome. So who's up next, Nick?
Last but not least, we got Ryan with his review for The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Hi, Ryan here. I'm here to review the horror film The Last Voyage of the Demeter. It came out August 11th, 2023. The movie's about this doomed crew of the doomed ship called the Demeter, which is transporting Transylvania cargo from Transylvania to London. And next thing they know, they're being hunted and stalked and killed by Dracula. And this turns their voyage into a voyage of survival. What I love about this movie is Dracula. The way that he looks is freaking. Vampire bat-like ears and vampire bat-like nose and bat wings and the cast is great. I mean, Corey Hawkins, Liam Cunningham, and Ashley Franciosi, David Dastmalchian, and Javier Botet, who's a legendary creature performer. He did a great job with the look of Dracula. And this look at Dracula gives you goosebumps. I mean, it's directed by Andre Overdahl, the same guy who directed Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Every time Dracula's on screen, you feel the chill to your bones, and every time he sucks people's blood. And I love the visual effects with the water and the rain or something, and the ship itself is huge. I mean, every time you see the Dracula on screen, you know that's it. It's not voodoo, so I hope you enjoyed this. I give this movie 5 out of 5. Thanks. Ryan for Canon Critics, signing off.
Wow, Ryan, that was a really good review.
Nice job.
Before we wrap things up here, it's time for our Did You Know segment, where we tell you facts about movies you maybe didn't know.
That sounds cool.
Did you know that in Matilda, the picture of Miss Honey's father, Magnus, is actually a portrait of Roald Dahl, the author of the book Matilda, upon which the film is based?
Did you know for the movie Van Helsing, Hugh Jackman had to wear hair extensions?
Did you know that when Toy Story 2 was being made, it was accidentally deleted? Luckily, one person working on the movie made a copy and brought it home, which saved the movie.
Did you know that in Mean Girls, the term fetch was invented by writer Tina Fey because she didn't want to use a word teenagers were using at the time so the movie wouldn't become dated?
Well, that wraps up our show this week. Before we head on out, though, we need to answer the question, are movies still awesome? Here's AJ to answer the question.
So AJ, are movies still awesome?
Yep.
Thanks, AJ. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you next time on the Caffeinated Critics.
Nice job. Woo!